Anthony Keith Gwynn Sr., known as Tony, was nicknamed Mr. Padre, was a professional baseball right fielder who played 20 seasons from 1982 to 2001 in MLB for the San Diego Padres. Gwynn was selected by the Padres in the third round of the 1981 MLB draft as the 58th overall pick. He made his major league debut the next year and won his first batting title in 1984. When San Diego advanced to its first ever World Series in 1984, Gwynn was a poor fielder in college and the minor leagues. However, Gwynn improved over time and received his first Gold Glove in 1986. The next year, he won the first of 3 consecutive batting titles. Known as a contact hitter, Gwynn frequently hit the ball to the opposite field. After first meeting Hall of Famer Ted Williams in 1992, Gwynn modified his hitting approach and became more adept at pulling the ball and using the entire field as well as hitting for more power. In his early years, he was also a threat to steal bases. In an era before MLB teams used video for scouting, Gwynn pioneered the practice of recording and studying video to improve his hitting, for which he received the nickname Captain Video. Widely considered the greatest player in Padres history, Gwynn regularly accepted less money to remain with the small market team. He became a civic icon for the city of San Diego. Gwynn attended San Diego State University, where he played both college baseball and basketball for the Aztecs. He was an all-conference player in both sports in the Western Athletic Conference and was also honored as an All-American in baseball. Having hit for over 300 for 19 straight seasons, Tony Gwynn retired with a .338 career batting average, the highest mark since Ted Williams retired in 1960. Gwynn also holds the highest adjusted batting average of all time at .342. From 1990 to 1994, Gwynn endured 4 injury-shortened seasons, then had 4 straight batting titles starting in 1994, when he batted a career-high .394 in a strike-shortened season. The left-handed hitting Gwynn won 8 batting titles in his career, which is tied for the most in National League history. He is a 15-time All-Star and won 7 Silver Sluggers Awards and 5 Gold Glove Awards. Gwynn stayed with the Padres his entire career. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2007 in his first year of eligibility and is widely considered the best pure hitter of his generation. Tony Gwynn's 2000th career hit was on August 6, 1993. The Milestone hit was a single to center field against the Colorado Rockies, with Bruce Ruffin as the pitcher. This milestone was achieved on his mother's birthday. With a packed house at Jack Murphy Stadium, the crowd went crazy when Gwynn hit his 2000th career hit. Tony Gwynn played in 2 World Series, both with the San Diego Padres, in 1984 and 1998, but unfortunately, he never won a World Series championship. In the 1998 World Series, he had a memorable performance in Game 1, hitting his first and only postseason home run, a 2-run shot at Yankee Stadium. The left-handed hitting Gwynn won 8 batting titles in his career, which is tied for the most in the National League history. He was a 15-time All-Star and won 7 Silver Slugger Awards and 5 Gold Glove Awards. Tony Gwynn stayed with the Padres his entire career. He could have made so much more money to go to another team, but he spent 20 years on one team and one town, San Diego, California. Tony Gwynn achieved his 3,000th career hit on August 6th, 1999, while playing for the San Diego Padres against the Montreal Expos at Olympic Stadium. He reached the milestone with a single in the first inning against Expos pitcher Dan Smith. His hit made him the 22nd player in Major League Baseball history to reach 3,000 career hits. This game was also significant as it marked the first time a player had reached 3,000 career hits on foreign soil. Tony Gwynn's mother was present at the game as well, as it was her birthday. And Tony Gwynn's wife and kids surprised him on the field. Tony Gwynn's last game as a San Diego Padre was on October 7th, 2001, against the Colorado Rockies at Qualcomm Stadium. In that game, he had one at bat as a pinch hitter, grounding out to the shortstop. Although it wasn't a standout performance, the game was significant as it marked the end of his legendary 20-year career with the Padres. Eight days before Tony entered the Baseball Hall of Fame, July 21st, 2007, Gwynn witnessed the unveiling of a statue of his likeness just beyond the outfield wall at Petco Park. Gwynn admired the 9.5-foot statue, which shows the batting star in mid-swing with base bears the inscription, Tony Gwynn, Mr. Padre, on the front, and the quote from his late father Charles on the back, "If you work hard, good things will happen." Gwynn is arguably the San Diego Padres' most famous alum and one of the greatest hitters to ever play the game, with a career total of 3,141 hits and a 338 average. Throughout his retirement, Gwynn was an outspoken critic of performance-enhancing drugs in baseball. After he retired from playing, the Padres retired his number 19 in 2004. Gwynn became the head baseball coach at his alma mater, San Diego State University, and also spent time as a baseball analyst. Gwynn developed a decade-long addiction to smokeless tobacco as a young adult and was diagnosed with salivary gland cancer in 2010. Gwynn died of the cancer in 2014 at the age of 54. His death increased awareness regarding tobacco usage in the major leagues, leading to the 2016 league-wide ban on the substance for new players. San Diego Padre fans gathered at the sculpture to pay tribute to Tony Gwynn following his death in 2014.
I played for one organization, the San Diego Padres, and I only know one way. That's the Padre way. All right, I wore brown. I wore the brown and gold. I wore the blue and orange. And I didn't get a chance to wear the sand and whatever color blue you want to call that, but I'm proud as heck to be a San Diego Padre. I played for one team. I played in one town. I told the people of San Diego when I left to come to Cooperstown, they were going to be standing up here with me. So, it was 20 years, and we had a blast. I had a blast. I truly enjoyed it. But it wouldn't have been nearly as much fun if you hadn't been as supportive as you were. So I say thank you to all of our fans sitting at Petco Park in the morning. Thank you. So thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
In 2014, following the passing of baseball legend Tony Gwynn, a public memorial service was held at Petco Park in San Diego, California, on Thursday, June 26th at 7:19 p.m. The event served as a tribute to Gwynn's life and his significant contributions to the Padres, the city of San Diego, and the sport of baseball. Around 23,000 to 25,000 fans attended, with lines forming outside the ballpark before the gates opened at 5:30 p.m. The memorial included speeches from notable figures in sports and politics, video tributes showcasing moments from Gwynn's life, and a stage set up in right field in front of a giant 19 etched in the grass. The event included heartfelt moments like the singing of Amazing Grace and the release of doves. Many Padre fans gathered at the Tony Gwynn statue at Petco Park, leaving flowers, memorabilia, and messages as a way to mourn and pay tribute. The Padres held a pregame tribute before their first home game after Gwynn's death, which included a moment of silence and a video honoring him. Padres players wore a patch on their jersey featuring Gwynn's retired number 19 inside home plate for the remainder of the season. Tony Gwynn is a San Diego icon and will be truly missed by many who was able to see him play the game of baseball and see how he served the community of San Diego. In 2024, Gwynn's statue was relocated to a new space at Gallagher Square called the Tony Gwynn Terrace. If you've never been to Petco Park, highly recommend you go and see, as they pay homage to the Hall of Famer.